And here we are. And that would have been an absolutely seamless cut between recordings if I haven't suddenly become louder because I have repositioned my microphone, realizing that the past 15 videos or so, maybe 10 videos, have been me being a little bit quiet because my microphone was far too far away from my mouth. So sorry about that. So here we are in Jensen's apartment, which is the same place as we met Megan's mum, Cassandra, and we'll speak to her again, I suppose. Why not? Say hello.
Thank you, Adam.
You're welcome. And here we are, going up to his apartment.
Where are you, Jensen? I haven't gone all night.
Hello, Pritchard. I'm almost in my apartment now.
Well, when you do get in there, connect the neural hub to your computer. I've created a secure tunnel, and I'll take over remotely.
You can access my personal computer.
Who do you think configured your security protocols?
Yeah. Hello.
Mr. Jensen, I fixed up your apartment real nice. That special request you asked for works like a charm.
I wonder what special request I asked for. Interesting. So that's my apartment, I do believe. Yes, it is, but we'll have a little look around first. Hello. Oh.
Hello?
Oh, of course, yes, you know. Your phone is more important than the person stood right in front of you.
No way. Believe me.
I mean, it's just the way it goes in life now, isn't it? The phone's more important than the people you are next to or with or whatever. Now, sometimes, I think there's a conversation behind one of these doors. But not this time. Sadly. Not this time. No. Okay. But it doesn't. It's just a little Easter egg thing. It's about some woman who cheated on her boyfriend because she was augmented, and she was like, I just wanted to see what it was like with someone normal. But no. Not this time. Oh well. So here we are. Now I quite like this area. Apart from that really being neat. Maybe that's what he meant. The whole blinds that raise up as I enter. It's quite cool. But this is sort of a very good guide to Jensen's sort of personality. This place. We can tell that he doesn't spend a lot of time here. You know, he hasn't even unpacked. He's got all these dishes still in boxes. I say he eats basically cereal and junk food. I think that's a pizza. Yep. Some half-eaten food there. We've got a newspaper here from well, today I suppose, or was it last night or something? Anyways, it's there. Some interesting sink design. But yeah, it's all really nicely designed and stuff. It's oh, I thought that was going to tell me what time it was, but it hasn't. But yeah, we've got all these boxes and stuff. And down here, all these books. And many of which are repeated, but they're only like a little touch, so it doesn't matter. Like, Desk Rooster, I don't know what that is. Man in Armour, Child of Violence, Detailed History of Cybernetics, and a encyclopedia up there. So they're all sort of like reference book, psychology, cybernetics, stuff like that. What's that called? Something for Peace. Using Force for Peace. So, you know, stuff you probably would expect from a chief of security who's been sort of, you know, had cybernetics implanted in him. You have a little picture, maybe of Megan, but it doesn't look a whole lot like Megan, does it? You got a little doggy there. And I think behind that a picture of when he was in the police force, you'd have thought. It probably is Megan, because the dog there was mentioned in an email right at the start of the game. Do you remember that? So it probably is. It's a real life picture. But yeah, I see more sort of you know, pizza boxes and pictures that we haven't even like put up. I mean, that could well be like the developers, like a little Easter egg or something. I don't know. Could be an ebook. Advanced clock building. which is actually quite relevant because that leads us on to what's over here. I know this area pretty well actually because I did spend a lot of time in my last playthrough just looking over Jen's apartment, where he's into clocks and timepieces and stethoscopes and telescopes and stuff like that. Not really stethoscopes, no, but you know, he's into timekeeping, and he keeps lots of post-its everywhere, which you can't make out sadly. It's like you almost can. It's like the something probably means something. In fact, if I had my graphics on maximum, I might be able to read that. I'm not sure. They probably don't matter that much, but it's just a nice little touch to see where he lives. You know, and under the desk there's all rubbish and that. Books everywhere, piled high, not unpacked. Another picture of when he was in. It was like the army, really. And all these plans and blueprints and such. So he's got the time out. He spent the time to sort of dismantle and sort of make clocks and such like that, but not to actually feed himself properly or unpack all this sort of sentimental stuff with the pictures and stuff. Doesn't have time for all that. It is quite interesting. There's his computer. This is the bedroom. Didn't even bother making our bed. Intelligence circuit. Oh, I got scholar. That must mean something awesome. By Hugh Darrow. We get carried away with the idea of bolting robot arms and legs to our fleshy torsos, but I firmly believe that the real core of what we can innovate lies within our meat, more specifically in our brains. Deep brain implants are the way in which the human machine can truly be supercharged. Consider our grey matter. Our neural DNA has been implemented with a mammoth amount of information, allowing us to parallel process huge and complex data sets in quick order. But for all that, our wet memory is patchy and sporadic. We lack the ability to communicate data in complete fashion. Though the use of cognitive enhancement implants providing nootropic stimuli through, not though, we are capable of creating a new level of neural synchrony that can effectively boost brain capacity via wireless data passing subsystems. A form of radio telepathy is a real and viable concept. Faster brains processing more data, reacting quicker, capable of streaming that data in real time to other similarly enhanced post-humans. That's the real frontier. So it's like turning your head into there's another into a wireless computer basically, and sharing it with other people who are also wireless. See what's in there. Combat rifle ammo. Good. I need that because I didn't notice on the way up I didn't have that much ammo for my combat rifle. I got a little bit more. And not so much for my sniper rifle, though really I shouldn't need to because I won't be firing it that much. No. Yes. Holster that. And here we are at our desk. Again, pretty messy. Pretty messy. Living with your new cybernetic prosthetic. Yeah, you see, so he's been sort of adapting and reading up about it. He does his research, does Adam. He does his research. Alright, let's see what we find here. All cutscene.
Pritchard, the hub's connected.
I know. Now be quiet and let me concentrate.
I need his name, Pritchard, not his entire genetic history.
That's not his DNA. It's the data he was trying to steal from us before he... My God, Jensen. Your suicide hacker didn't kill himself.
You obviously didn't see his brain splattered all over the floor.
No, you don't understand. The wet drive modification in this chip, it allows someone to hack through you. It turns you quite literally into a human proxy.
So he wasn't working alone. Someone off-site was doing the actual hacking.
Exactly. And whoever it was tried to hide his location by using multiple satellites. But I may have just traced him to here, an abandoned factory complex in Highland Park.
Get me the address, Pritchard. Because if we're lucky, whoever pulled our terrorist strings might still be there.